Greetings, members, one and all of the Salivation Nation. It is Sunday night, and it is our time to look at the markets, to watch the markets. We're going to keep an eye on them. But you know what? It may not just be one eye. I think I'll use both eyes in the markets when they do open up. Yes, indeed. I hope everybody is doing well. I hope you had a wonderful weekend. It is about to be the end of that weekend, and Hong Kong, as the markets will open up very soon, and we'll see what the prices are. In the meantime, now we are going to interact with you in the comments section here and say hello to everybody that is here in the chat, which it's Blue. Blue is the one, the only Blue. Welcome, my friend. Good to see you. And the Global Warmer is here too. We're a little bit early, so we thought we'd get caught up on some comments first. Welcome, everybody. Hope you're doing well. All right, let's see here. All right, nice. So James Doe says here, gold versus silver, why I choose gold, video posted yesterday. I stack both for different reasons. I love both for different reasons. I can see both doing well in the long term. Yes, James Doe, I'm with you on that. I do agree. Yes, indeed. And there's personal reasons why one may be an advantage to another, the same person. So good comment there. Very good comment. Melbourne Stacker says on the gold versus silver video, I'll still go mainly with silver, waiting for the silver to gold ratio value to go back to 15-1. Well, I think the only way it's going to get there is if the government forces it there. I don't think it's going to go there naturally. I really don't. As I slurp on my coffee here. Uncle Sal, how do you like the $3 Indian Princess Gold? Been thinking of getting one. Nice. If you collect that kind of thing, those are nice. I've never really been into the $3 and the $1 gold coins. They're very high premium. But nonetheless, there is a market for those. There's people that collect those that get the whole set. So that's part of it. Yes, indeed. So I can understand if you want to get one of those. Yes, indeed. Hello, Sterling Cannabis. You are too soon. Go away and come back at the correct time. I know. I figured I'd start a little bit early, get caught up in the comments so we can pay attention on the markets. But yes, indeed. Sorry about that. A little bit early. Hello, BB is here. Welcome, sir. Alan Ledge says, put May 15th on your calendar as the day to buy more silver. And apparently Alan saw that video that I referred to in my latest one. We'll address that again here. But yes, nothing against anybody that buys on a particular day, just not my bag. You'll never see me do it here. But Robin Kelly says Russia could start doing a gold cover to strengthen internal and country money exchange by Russians. LBJ in 1968 signed a bill removing the constitutional U.S. gold covering of internal U.S. dollars, shifting $4 billion in gold out of the state's local Fed branches back to Fort Knox and the New York Fed to cover international exchange after he removed silver constitutional coinage in 1968. Russia replacing an internal gold cover would give Russians an inflation hedge and a psychological boost too. Yes, good point. Very good point. All right, JM Unleashed is here. Hello, JM Unleashed. Welcome. Good to see you. Yes, and by the way, JM Unleashed has been doing some lives as of late, as well as posted videos, so check out JM Unleashed channel for that. Steve C is here. Welcome, Steve C. None of business. Welcome. Good to see you. And hello to Silver King as well. Good to see Silver King here too. All right. Let us get moving up here. David Franklin says, finally, real money or receipts for something real. That's right. Indeed, we'll see. Let's do a few more here. The markets are opening up in mere minutes. Michelangelo PE says the following. What can be done with the golden reserves like in the Fort Knox in America? Only to sell it. How much costs taxpayers to protect the gold fortunes? To sell the gold today, spares to pay for the protection tomorrow. The gold market is going to crash, and I defend my word against any economist, past or present. Russia could go bankrupt and end the war in Ukraine. I think we live in a horrible world, and it was said I was the only one we have. We have to keep trying. Yep, got to keep trying, for sure, to make the world a better place. Hello, Melbourne Stacker. Good to see you. Yes, just starting work. Thank you for joining us here. Melbourne Stacker from Melbourne, Australia. All right. I wonder if he's been to Bullion Now. The Australian bullion company, they got a YouTube channel. I wonder if he's been there. All right. Lisa Rafiq says, in my opinion, we are seeing a solid shakeout of the weak hands in precious metals and mining stocks. Let's see how the big investors react to upcoming FOMC meeting. They might realize that the Fed can't do crap to control skyrocketing inflation. We'll see. Yes, indeed. I think you might be right on that one. Which was why I'm not ruling out the possibility that the metals could snap back dramatically in the other direction. I'm not banking on it, but I'm not ruling it out either. Yes, indeed. All right. Peach Still Attack says, stack. Interesting to see if gold will take a big dip within the next 2 weeks. Then I will truly salivate my gold purchases. Yes, indeed. It is. Again, it's one of those things where you got to see where the markets go. You got to assess your personal situation to make the decision if it's right for you to buy or not. But it does provide an opportunity if the prices are lower. Yes, indeed. All right. So, Ron Pansik says, Sal, got a question. What happens to gold if gold goes to gold standard? Well, that means that essentially they will fix the price of gold probably eventually. That's kind of what happened. Because if gold is in a gold standard, that means it's got to be stable. And which means that it doesn't move. So we'll see here. Eric Hoffner is here. Oh, right. There you go. All right. He is a Bullion Now customer. All right. Nice. Good old Mike won the team. Nice. So he is a customer. I wondered, because I knew they were in Melbourne, so I wondered if that was the case. Yes, indeed. Bullion Now. Yes, indeed. And I know the one dude left. The guy who was the guy holding the camera before, the guy left. But it was pretty entertaining watching some of the videos. I found that about Bullion Now from Alan Gold, of all people. Crazy. All right. Good to see. Cyber Curtain Twitcher is here. Welcome. And Spiked Head Die Crack is here. I seen you were live from Twitter. All right, nice. Well, thank you, Spiked. I wondered how many of my Twitter, because I do share it from Twitter as well, too. It allows me to do that. The program does. So I thank you for popping in, Spiked Head Die Crack. It seems like that's work. It works to do that. All right, very good. All right, Nate. All right. Hey, thank you, JM Unleashed. Appreciate you, my friend. But you can stream whenever you want to. I appreciate you anytime you get me here. So you are awesome. Happy Sunday to you all. All right, let's do one more, then we'll check the markets because they are opening up very, very soon. Lise Rafiq says here, appreciate all your hard work to keep the silver stackers motivated. Spot price keeps getting monkey hammered, but I don't care. Since the number of ounces I possess have not changed at all. That's right. When it's all said and done, that's the bottom line, the number of ounces you have. When I hit hard times, I just post a few of my coins on eBay to relieve pressure temporarily, but look to replenish my stack at good times. It is the most reliable source of emergency wealth that takes effort to cash it out, so I'm less likely to blow it on frivolous purchases. Amen, Elisa. Well said. Well said indeed. Thank you. Thank you so much, Silver Wolverine. I appreciate that. About the crazy raid, insane in the membrane, especially the spamming that goes along with it. It's nuts. All right. GH says, Sal, we've been hammering you with comments about silver suppression for a couple of years now. I think we've gotten to you, buddy. Honestly, I wish I made more to be able to afford gold easier. I guess I would need to buy a 10th ounce gold coins if I purchase regularly. Yeah, well, and again, my mind is more open to it. I'll put it to you this way. But I still would like to see. I'd love to interview some of the ones that have insider information or have been proponents of it to pick their brain about it. It would be nice. Thank you so much, Gabriel Castillo. Is working on spreadsheets while listening. Thank you so much. It's a Sunday tradition. Well, I'm honored to have you here. Welcome, Silver Patriot FGNS is here too. We march on through here. You guys are great. Now, the markets have opened up. Let's see what happens. What's going on down in Asia? All right, down in Hong Kong. And have they opened up there? They will open up here just in a moment. So we'll check them here. It says open in 2 minutes, but I think these are numbers that have... So we'll come back to that just in a moment here. Speaking of Alan Gold, James O'Neill says here, Alan Gold is the main reason why I became interested in gold. The main problem for me is that I refuse to buy less than an ounce at a time. That $1,900 takes a while to save for, yet my body is a plasma juicer machine, and I will make the $1,900 in a few months. There you go, brother. It is probably better to save up to get that a 1 ounce size. Indeed, that's right. Hello, Phil Putt Putt Wheeler is here. Welcome, good to see you. Jamie Fox is here. Welcome, and the Patriotic One is also here. So is Mass Entertainment. Bought some silver around noon today. Congratulations. Good time to buy this weekend. I made a purchase yesterday of it too, I think. Or I did. Yes, definitely. All right, the markets have opened now, and they're in positive territory. So you made a wise move purchasing when you did. Mass entrainment. Entrainment, that's what it's not. Mass entertainment, it's mass entrainment. Stephen Graffam is here. Welcome. Moni Uno, indeed, is here. Yes, indeed. Good to see you all. So look at that, folks. Gold may hit $1,900 in mere moments. It's up $1.40 on the opening bell in Hong Kong. Silver's up 4 cents, $22.88. Platinum is up $2, and palladium has fallen 3. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So there's where the metals are. I'm glad I made my purchase this weekend. If you guys can wait till May 15th, it may be way up. Which means I would have missed the buying opportunity now. But you know what opportunity I'm going to take right now, don't you? The opportunity that I'm going to take right now is take a nice big old bite of this dark chocolate. It is yummy. Delicious. Indeed. All right. Did I watch the video? What video, Stephen Graffin? What video did I watch? I can't read your mind. Let's see here. MM says, I've seen your coin at JM Bullion. Yes, indeed. Thank you, sir. Yes, the description of this video. But I would never tell you to spam other channels to tell everybody about it. That's for sure. But yes, indeed, it is available there. All right, let's see here. The Two Travelers, it says on this video, this was coming for a long time and will soon be worldwide. Gold and other metals will run the new world order because US dollar is dead. But one at this time can still use cash to purchase metals and land, as people will be selling it to buy food and pay their bills through the hard work times coming. Well, Two Travelers, I disagree. They're going to reset. They're going to make a central bank digital currency. That's going to be the new thing, not gold. It will not be gold. All right. So here we go. Silver Raid. Lost Capital is the money. It says Silver Raid, May 15th. And spam, spam, spam. So Lost Capitals, I encourage you to watch the video that I just posted today here. I hope you will come and check it out. And get my feelings about this, about raids, and about spamming other channels. But yes, indeed. All right. My Dogma says, I'm mostly in silver, but I have some small gold. I might get me a bit more gold. Cheers from Canada. There you go. Yes, indeed. All right. Thank you, My Dogma. Good idea. All right, let's take a look at the markets now. Talk about, here, no biggie. Okay, yeah, I've seen a lot of stuff on Ukraine. I've looked at all sides on this, on Ukraine. And yes, indeed. So we're probably going to disagree on that subject. In fact, more than likely, it looks like Putin is suffering some health problems, according to a Moscow or a insider there, a Kremlin insider, which may be part of the reason for his behavior if he's on steroids. But anyways, I digress. Now here we go. Look at this, folks. Gold has now reached $1,900 in the ask price, that is. $1,900. It's up there. It looks like the markets are trying to recover a little bit from the losses of last week, at least in Hong Kong. Hello, James O'Neill Brown. Good to see you. Welcome. Good to see you all. All right. Let's see here. Where are we at? So there's where the markets are. Silver is up now 9 cents an ounce, $22.93. We very well may see it go back up to 23. Who knows? We'll see. And Daniel, get you new customers. Silver raid May 15th, 1962. Okay, there you go. I like it. All right. We're going to go back in time for that silver raid. There you go. All right, the biggest silver raid was when they took silver out of our quarters and people hoarded their pocket change. That was a raid. Now, that was a raid worth having, indeed. Crazy. Yeah, I've seen him, Stephen Gratham. I saw Patrick Lancaster come up on a body that was obviously staged. The position of the body and how they put a Nazi swastika on the body. It was obvious it was staged. And yeah, he's a so-called independent journalist. I don't think so. Yep, I saw a lot. And there's another guy too that I saw that has the same viewpoint. And he went around interviewing people in Donbass, and obviously that's going to be the area where you're going to find pro-Russian separatists there as well too. That's been happening for like 8 years. Exactly, Silversmith. Putin's getting cancer surgery soon. What an opportunity to not let him wake up. That's right. All right. All right. Silver Turtle 65. I just hope they end this border war and cooler heads prevail. Interesting times ahead for the metals. It would be nice if they would end it, but that's up to Putin. And with threats of nuclear happening, you know he's desperate. You know he's desperate. Thank you, Silver Turtle. Hope you're doing well, my friend. RG says countries are still trading with Russia, for example, all countries in the EU, indeed, and that's unfortunate. Developed countries wanted developing countries to stop oil trade, but the developing countries are saying if the EU trades, why should we stop trading and discounted Russian oil? Gold standard is there, but rather have an individual currency system, as gold imports are too expensive unless Russia has mines or reserves. Well, Russia does have gold mines, and they do produce a lot of gold. Yes, indeed. Hello, HVAC. You have my full permission, HVAC, for some coffee. Yes, indeed. All right. All right. Yes, indeed. HVAC. And Justin Sartain, good to see you. He will be in the garden, but have you on the computer. Thank you, Justin. All right. Thank you, my brother. I appreciate it. Yes, indeed. Oh, let's see here. Sal, Ukraine is run by Nazis. It's not set up covering the Nazis. Well, and that's just it. That's the boogeyman argument. The Azov battalion had some Nazis, or had some kind of neo-Nazis in them at one time back in 2014, but essentially it was rare enough and was kind of a separatist kind of a thing that they had. It was a deal. It was a thing, but it is largely dissipated and not nearly as a big a deal. Essentially, that kind of argument that they're using now, especially saying that Nazis have overrun Kyiv and the Ukrainian government, it's a silly argument because think about this. If any of you who are Trump supporters, think about this. You know how ridiculous the arguments that the left made about about the rioters and at the Capitol. All the rioters, they were saying that they're all white supremacists and neo-Nazis and it's crazy. But we know it's not true. It's a boogeyman argument, saying that these guys are white supremacists that overran the Capitol, and it's ridiculous. It's the same type of deal. But see, the thing is Putin understands the power of propaganda, and he utilizes a lot of what the left does. He's learned Alinsky tactics, and also it's the same the tactics that Joseph Goebbels used as well too. Yes, indeed. All right. Let's see here. Don't say the N word. Let's see. Neocons waging proxy war in Russia. Anyways, let's see here. Yeah, the Dems are crazy, and that's anyways. Tears for Beers, good to see you, everybody. Good to see you. All right, so let's see. Let's get back to this. The Jinjin says, love your videos. Please keep them coming. Thank you. I will try my best. Yes, indeed. All right. And I appreciate you watching. Don says, who cares what Putin does? He is backed into a quarter and has no choice. The drug cartel has switched to crypto, but I don't hear their pushers calling that a win. That guy is evil and deserves what is about to come. I agree. I could not agree with you more, Don. Definitely is. Well stated. B2 says, I think that's the best analogy I've heard. The US dollar is the least dirty shirt in the laundry pile of dirty shirts. I wonder how true that is, though. Would make the most sense as far as spot price goes regardless. I've said it here and there. I don't think the real value of PMs will be acknowledged until justice is served. Yeah. It's going to take a desperate move to get back to a gold standard or the acknowledgement of them. That's right. And like I said, they're going to want to push this globalist idea of the CBDC, the central bank digital currency, and tie them together. And even if we do our own CBDC, like China has already done, it's only one small step to make it global. And the IMF is going to have a big part of it. And that's the problem. All right. Good to see Tucson Bubba. Good crowd here tonight. I appreciate you guys being here. Let's look at the markets. The markets are reacting here. Look at this, folks. We've got gold now pull back, scale back just a little bit, finding some resistance there at $18.99 and 50 cents. And silver is up 7 cents. Wow. Silver up more than gold. Hey, thank you so much. All right, thank you, my friend. Tucson Bubba with a $5 coffee slurp fund. No push-ups needed. All right, well, thank you, sir. I appreciate it. I'm going to slurp in your honor. All right. Very good. And so there's where that is. Appreciate that, Tucson Bubba. You were the man. And let's see here. So there's where gold, silver, platinum is actually up $4 as well, too. It's taken the lead in the metals. Palladium down $3. All right. Hey, Tim Helms is here watching from Texas. Welcome. Good to see you. All right. So there's where the metals markets are. The gold to silver ratio narrowing slightly, but it is 83.19 for the gold to silver ratio. Yes, indeed. Stephen, do you think having gold and being self-sufficient is what a government should do? Yeah, I think, I think it's a good idea to have a gold in your reserves, and we have the most here in the U.S. Of course, some people don't think we have it, but I do think that it is a good idea to be self-sufficient with gold, and that's what many nations around the world are doing. That's what Russia has been doing, accumulating a lot of gold. That's what China is doing, Turkey, and other nations I've documented on this channel. So yes, I think it's a good idea. I believe in national sovereignty more than globalism for sure. All right, metals make sense. So should I be stacking silver rounds? 2 1-ounce silver or 9 silver? Asking for a friend. Should I be stacking silver rounds 2? Yes, I think it's a good idea to stack silver rounds. Some of the privately issued silver rounds are lower premiums, much lower premiums. Yes, indeed. All right. Vogus, good to see. Vogus is here. Bill 457 is here. Welcome. All right. Silver bean counter, very interesting news. They had no choice. Crazy bastards, but likely the result of all fiat currencies. That's right. And that's the way to go. If they start to see that it's failing, they've got to go back to something. And we have that as our backup plan if you believe that all the gold is in Fort Knox, which I think they should do an audit of the gold in Fort Knox. James O'Neill Brown praying that we increase our oil production, have a big stake in our oil industry. Yes, indeed. We do need to increase our oil production. We need to be independent again. Yes, indeed. We need to export more than we import. And yes, indeed. And where are we at here? Corey Williams says, I think Sal hit the nail on the head when he said mature to gold. Yes, indeed. That's what I've been doing lately. There you go. I think as you find As you accumulate enough silver, you realize, you know what, storage alone is one issue to why it should be a good idea to stack some more gold. Yes, indeed. All right. Very good. Welcome. Hello. Good to see. Welcome. Evil Cowboy is here. Lisa O'Neill is here. Welcome. Good to see Silas Marner. Yes, indeed. Welcome. Too easy to get on base nowadays at Fort Knox. Yeah, interesting. Wow. Very interesting. Sterling Cannabis says, "What is wrong with you, buddy? Everybody knows the best thing to hold, other than my ding-a-ling, is Federal Reserve notes. Everyone wants those very rare bits of paper and ink." That's right, exactly. That's what you need to hold in your hand. I've got one right here for Sterling Cannabis. You can't melt that down, right? You can only burn it. Good to see Rocky Superstar. Welcome. Where are all the gals, says Bill457. Well, we do have Lisa O'Neill is here. She's the gal. She's a gal. If she wants to be a Sal's gal, she's more than welcome. But we are missing some other gals, regular gals that are usually here. I appreciate you guys. Let's do a few more comments and we'll look at the markets again. Here's another Silver Raid comment. Silver Raid, May 15, 2022. And I addressed that in my video today. I started seeing all these comments. It's like, okay, I'm going to have to address this. And the same in the membrane. But so SWM Sheepdog, I hope you will listen and watch my video that I posted just before this live stream. Rick Kramer, either way I'm good. When it drops, I buy. When it rises, I hold. Works for me so far. Been doing it for 6 years. Never sold anything. There you go. Well done, sir. Well done. Metals makes sense here in the chat. Says, what's enough silver to put it on the back burner? Start going after gold. That's really dependent on you and your comfortability and your situation. In other words, you need to see, where you're at. I think you can be a beginning silver stacker and have 10 ounces and think about getting your first fractional gold piece if you can. I think it's a good idea to start early and be in the habit of buying both. So you understand your budget and situation there. But, many people say that, that it's good to continue to accumulate, but maybe after 100 ounces or after 1,000 ounces, then buy gold. But I'm of the mind, buy a little bit of gold here and there. Find lower premium gold while you're buying near the beginning. Because it also teaches you how to save and time your purchases as well. Silver Smith, Trump is going to end up being president 45, 46, and 47. Well, that would be nice. But I think we're probably going to get him only to be 47. We already have a 46th president. But yes, indeed, sadly, or whatever excuse for president that is. Oh, my goodness gracious. All right. If you hear, even last week, it's just insane how there's absolutely no logical defense for this president in any way, shape, or form. All right. None whatsoever. All right, let's look at the markets again. So we see here now that gold has pulled back a little bit. Now it's up only 20 cents. Silver has now flatlined. So here's what happens, folks. Whenever the markets open up, typically we see a snap in one direction or the other. And then there's a normalization as the night goes on. And so that little bit of an increase we saw was the snap, and it wasn't that big of an increase. But now they are leveling out and could go lower. Because now platinum is down $1. Crazy. Pretty crazy. Digital music, I heard a talk that now we arrive in a situation where there is nowhere to go for preserving wealth. Perhaps they do this to try to buy more gold themselves while they can. They very well could. But, we need to understand just to buy no matter what. Or to hold on no matter what. Buy whenever you can. or whenever you feel comfortable or to your level of understanding, but to hold on, hold on. Yes, indeed. Tracy, it is true that he never conceded, but I think even he will admit that he's not president now. But you're right, he never conceded. Very true. And he shouldn't concede, and I'm glad he didn't concede. He should have never conceded that election. All right, hello, Shan. Good to see Shan is here. Welcome. Sterling Cannabis says silver will drop to $21. I'm thinking that's probably going to be more likely than not as well. I could very well see that happening. Yes, indeed. Tears for Beers. I want a road trip out west before they run out of water. Yes, indeed. Me too. Yes, there's a water shortage out there, for sure. Drought City, here we come. All right, we'll come back to the markets here in mere moments. Tiki Man says, both you and Warren Buffett's perspectives are interesting. I guess that Warren has a couple of buffaloes laying around. My guess is he probably does too. Secretly, he may have some gold on the side. He's got, and at his age and understanding what has happened through his lifetime, he literally would be a fool not to have a little bit in there. You know what I mean? All right. Trenton O'Hanlon says 1792 Coin and Jack section 19. Let me get over here to where I'm going to do something quickly here, and then we'll pull that up and read this with full attention. And it be further enacted that if any of the gold or silver coins which shall be struck or coined at the said mint shall be debased or made worse as to the proportion of the gold or fine silver therein contained, or shall be of less weight or value than the same, ought to be pursuant to connivance of any of the officers or persons who shall be employed at the said mint for the purpose of profit or gain. Officers or persons shall embezzle any of the metals which shall at the time be committed to their charge for the purpose of being coined at the said mint. Every such officer or person who shall commit any or either of such said offenses shall be deemed guilty of felony and shall suffer death. Wow, that's pretty hardcore. There's a plastic bottle shortage. Better stock up on bottled water. Yes, indeed. Maybe we should need to do that. That's right. Wow. All right. Very good. All right. Take care, Stephen Graffam. Thanks for coming by, sir. Appreciate it. Stephen Silver King says gold is always a winner in my book, just like Terry 79. It does not get any better than that. That's right, Silver King. Well stated. Will Terry 79 show up? Eli Redshirt is here, present. Welcome, sir. Welcome. Good to see you. Hello, Silver Dro Pickle. Good to see you. All right. The patriotic one, that was actually John Maynard Keynes, I think, who referred to gold as a barbarous relic. Chuck says, the Oracle of Omaha hasn't made any significant amount of money since 2010. His pace hasn't kept up with inflation or other billionaires. Okay, I don't know. EJV says do a little research on that, so I don't know the validity of this. All right, and Guido Sagala says, in the past, Warren Buffett bought a lot of silver and made a lot of good points, while silver is valuable because of the various uses. Yes, that's true, he did. I did hear about that. All right. Lonnie Porter says, okay, Sal, why did you have no gold American Eagles in the collection you displayed during this video? Well, because I thought I'd throw something a little bit different here. Just change it up a little bit. That's why. Yes, indeed. Oh, yes, I need to press 1 for HVAC. I did do that. I did make a purchase this weekend. All right. Yes, I did. I made a purchase. Pretty big purchase, too. MDH says, answer me this, Mr. Buffett. Why are the central banks all over the world seeking and obtaining as much gold as they can? Sure, you have a smart, rich old man answer for me, Mr. Buffett. That's actually a very good point. Very good question. Why? Why? Oh, why? All right. Oh, Silver Drill Pickle, yes, I am up for some push-ups, sir. I am ready. This will be the first one for the night. Yes, indeed. I'm stretching right now. Ah, yes, brother. Let's see if we can do it. All right. And if they come via PayPal, friends and family, they're 50 cents a push-up. The PayPal address is on your screen here. Just FYI. Via PayPal, friends and family, they're 50 cents a push-up and $1 per push-up via Super Chat. All right. So, Christopher Nichols says, it's kind of funny that this is a stance saying that I'm a jeweler that buys all of my metals from Rio Grande, a refinery owned by Berkshire Hathaway. Now, that is funny and ironic, too. That's crazy. Wow. Hello, Dr. Vaughn. Good to see you. American Jesus says, Buffett, gold needs insurance. Me, so do your companies. Buffett, gold produces no capital appreciation. Me, zoom out. That's pretty good. I like that. All right, very good. Let's see here. All right, very good. And Alan Gold says, this channel isn't producing me any dollars. I will kill it. I will. Let's see. I think there's a way to do it. Well, all right, here we go. Silver Drill Pickle. Wow, my friend, thank you so much. $19.99 super chat. That's $1 per push-up. We're going to give him 20s now. And I like that. It looks like a baby showing his love. All right, that's great. Wow, that's cool. That's kind of a freaky looking icon there. Yes, indeed. Let's make it happen. 20 push-ups. Here we come. For Silver Drill Pickle, SDP. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. All right, just enough to get the blood flowing. We got it. Thank you, SDP. You are awesome. Yes, indeed. All right. All right, very good. All right, nice. Let's look at the markets, shall we? What have the markets done since that occurred? All right, gold is now up 30 cents, so it's hanging in there. And silver has lost 2 cents. Silver has lost 2 cents right now, $22.83. Platinum has lost $2. Palladium, 9. All right, it's this Apple phone. I never know what icon will hit. Oh, wow. That's wild. Random. Tucson Bubba is going to pimp slap the like button. That's great. All right. Alan Gold, let Terry out of your basement. Then that's why she's not here. All right. Indeed. Yes, we have 105 watching, 53 thumbs up. All right. Although it may not help this video if you thumb it up. Anyway. But hey, might as well. Okay, fellas and ladies. American Jesus, everybody knows the best place to store bullion is in a galleon at the bottom of the ocean. That's right. And let's see here. It's all my fault. Poor Terry is in rehab, and it's my fault. All right, let's get back to the comments. Silver Meow Coins. Warren Buffett can kiss my litter box. I don't like that, man. There you go. All right, Silver Meow Coins. I love it. I love it. That's great. That's great. Jennifer Smolin says, the gold I got 10 years ago has gone up, up, up. Or has the dollar gone down, down, down? Yes, indeed. I think it's the dollar going down. Silver and gold, they really don't increase in value. I actually did a video about that very subject. Nicole Post, who is a relatively new person here on the community, at least here, and I appreciate Nicole. She says Buffett knows he was threatened by the deep state to stay quiet about precious metals. See General Rhee and Buffett's subsequent dump of his silver position, but best believe he owns a bunch. Wow, interesting. Wow. All right. Very good. Let's see here. Digital Music just did 5 push-ups for the fact that central bank currency is a medium of exchange, and by bartering of goods, one can avoid using their usury weapons we call currency. Yes. All right. A dollar over spot. Should I pop? Wow, have an opportunity to get it 6 ounces at a dollar over spot. That's a great deal. All right. Matt Bittner, how will you celebrate when the channel gets to 50,000 subscribers? I won't. I never celebrate those kind of milestones when I get a certain amount of subscribers, because there are channels that have a quarter of the subscribers that I have, or a tenth of the subscribers I have, that get twice, sometimes even 4 times the views. For me, it's about those who come here and are faithful viewers and people that watch the videos and engage. The vast majority of my subscribers, they don't even come here anymore. They may not even come on YouTube anymore, but I appreciate those who do subscribe, but I hope they come back and watch, because a subscription is only as good as the engagement with the channel. So that's why I don't celebrate those, quote, milestones like that. Anyways, but yes, but I appreciate every single one of you guys for being here tonight, and you guys are wonderful. Yes, indeed. All right. So it's about you, not about me, or about how many subscribers I have, or even really how many views. I appreciate those who come, and that's what matters. It's about you guys and being a part of the channels, and I appreciate it. Bill457 is still here, and I appreciate you. RR is here. Thank you. Appreciate you guys, and a thumbs up. Pete Still Attack says, if you don't own land, life will be tough. Stack PM instead of an easiest way to protect your family's future. Yes, indeed. Very good. Well, and land can be taxed. As I mentioned, that's what he's probably talking about in that video here. Lawrence Jelmsma says the following here. Let's see. There should have been no ups and downs in the ratio before the start of the Great Depression, because the dollar bought 0.76 troy ounce in Morgan and Peace dollars, or 0.715 and quarters and a half dollars. With gold eagles, it talks about the eagles. Maybe if it was only the rich in the gold, and other people could get dimes, quarters and a half dollars, because back then saving $1 was big money. I bought a lot of groceries were in pennies that just wavered the value of the gold pieces to common folk. Silver pieces get the bank to get the pre-30s ratio changes. All right, yes, maybe so. I think what a silver quarter could buy in 1960 as opposed to the value of the silver in it today is a good example of how silver has kind of preserved its wealth over the course of a long period of time, and that's 60 years or so, 62 years now, right? All right. Yes, indeed. There you go. That's right. Sterling Cannabis. Exactly right. Yes, indeed. All right. And by the way, good to see Nate Palm Death is here. Nate Palm Death is here. Welcome. Good to see you. Eli Redshirt is here. All right. We'll do a few more. Then we'll look at. Hey, Sterling Cannabis, who's here just for the giveaway, says, all I can say is my case does not have enough gold in it, Sal. I'm looking for your contributions to my physical case. All right. Well, I tell you what, last time I checked, you were a nut case. So how can I get it? I can't fit anything in the nut case, but I can fit, I don't know. But yeah, we're just having a little fun. Yes, indeed. I'm the nut case, really, right? I'm the nut case. You got a physical case. All right. Hey, thank you, Justin Sartain. You are a man. Very nice of you. I appreciate that, Justin Sartain. 10 push-ups coming your way, brother. You are the man. Get the blood flowing again. Justin Sartain, faithful viewer of the channel. Appreciate you, brother. All right, here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Thank you, brother. Yeah. Oh, yeah. All right. Napalm Death just received a 1/4 ounce kangaroo yesterday. Congratulations, my friend. Is it a 2022 kangaroo? All right. Thank you again, Justin. I appreciate your support. support. And RG says he tore apart Bitcoin and trading on a certain platform. Warren Buffett and Charlie Munger prefers old safer avenues like oil, railways, beverages, and gold mines, and have just started investing in tech for the last decade. All right. Yes, indeed. They've got their methods, proven methods for sure. Yes, indeed. All right. Okay. Let's see. Very, very good. JM Unleashed says, when it comes to precious metals, I trust Sal's opinion much more than I trust Warren's. Well, thank you, my friend. I appreciate that. Very kind of you, sir. And JM Unleashed has a lot of knowledge, too, in precious metals. By the way, yes, indeed. And let's do one more, then we'll look at the markets again. We're going to get back at the markets just in one moment here. Stay tuned. Let's get over here. Make this happen. Time to Dream, by his very definition of the silliness of paying people to stand around and guard precious metals, one has to examine the similarities of this to his financial advisors, as they arguably have a similar task. If he's right, he should take his own advice and fire them all immediately. That's right, exactly. Good point, good point. All right. As I slurp my way through this live stream, we're going to Twist the Blade by Napalm Death is a good song. Yeah, what album was that from? Was that from Matt? Matt, was that from Utopia Banished? Or that was a relatively newer song, wasn't it? Twist the Blade. I'm not as familiar with some old school Napalm Death, but I like his name, Napalm Death. Yes, the Grindcore Kings is what Napalm Death was. All right, let's take a look at the markets now. Asia, we're looking at the Hong Kong markets. Indeed, they are showing some signs of life for gold again, up $1. Silver's now down 3 cents, 22 and 82. Yes, indeed. Long hit for Justin, that's right. Mark B, Sal, come November, the left will lose, and they're running scared. I hope you're right, but we should not bank on that. We should work and everybody corrupt. That's Harmony Corruption. Okay, thanks. That's from Harmony Corruption. All right. What was their first album? Was that their first album? What was their first album? I'm getting the timelines mixed up for Napalm Death. Yes, indeed. All right. So there's where the markets are, folks. Now silver's down 4 cents. Wow, so we didn't get 23 tonight. It's falling, gold is up. That means the ratio has now widened to 83.56 now. Silver King, Sal, I still think you should interview Alan Gold. That would bring up some serious views. If Jerry Seinfeld was able to work with Newman, you should work with Alan Gold to put up a good show. And as Jerry Seinfeld would say to Newman, I would be like, Alan Gold instead of Newman. Hello, Alan. Well, I have actually tried. Fear, Emptiness, and Despair. That was a later album. Remember that album? That came out in the 90s. Fear, Emptiness, and Despair. That was a later album, if I'm not mistaken. Pretty sure it was. Hoosier Stacker is here. Welcome, my friend. Good to see Hoosier Stacker, the one and the only, the man. So yes, Silver King, I've actually tried to interview Alan Gold. He won't come on. He won't do it. Yeah, that was a 1994 release. That's right. I thought, so that was from that album, right? I thought it was. I thought I heard the song before, but anyways, all right. Frank Chase says, I believe a gold-backed international currency is in dire need. The printing of fiat money has landed us into inescapable financial dilemma we find ourselves in today. We have kicked the can down the road until now it's the size of a garbage truck. The entire problem was instituted by the Fed, big banks, and the financial wizards on Wall Street. You left out an important part of this, and that is Congress. They have been passing these bills, and also the president, and producing this modern monetary theory, spending more of our money. Yes, indeed. From enslavement to obliteration. Yes, indeed. Crazy, crazy. That was their first album, From Enslavement to Obliteration. So anyway, so there it is. So yes, crazy, crazy, Frank. Yes, indeed. Thank you. Good comment. Richard Metcalf says, I'd rather have a goose that sits there than a goose that is rotting away. That's right, exactly. Exactly right. Numismatic Stacker says, I do not think the gold standard thing will be allowed because if it be allowed, if there is a gold standard, we may be losing the fundamentals of gold. We don't know. Well, it's never been tried in the modern age. So, but yes, indeed. All right. DD Prepper. Let's see what DD Prepper has to say here. Let's get this going. And get over here and get on this here. By the way, let me say hello to Liquid Electrum. Good to see you. Very good. Oh man, Bill 457. I forget about that exchange. I have to look that up. It seems that's funny. Newman said they were playing Risk, and Kramer said Ukraine is weak, and the Ukrainian guy came and said Ukraine is not weak. That's pretty funny. Good to see Rocky Superstar, by the way. Rocky Superstar is here. DD Prepper says, let's suppose that if silver hits $100 an ounce or more, what does that do when it comes time to sell? Worthless paper money does not seem to be an answer. So what is the benefit of having bought silver? What does one do with it? Well, seemingly, if the fiat currency has no benefit or use, they spend the silver for goods and services, I guess. The particular dollar amount of which you choose to trade out for your silver isn't necessarily important. If you think of silver as a currency, then what matters is what goods, services, or assets are going to cost in terms of ounces of silver. That's right. We suspect in the near future silver will become much more valuable, not only in terms of depreciating dollars, but also foreign currency stocks, bonds, etc. In other words, silver's real purchasing power will increase across the board, giving you the ability to convert your silver to any other of assets. Silver is money. When the time comes to exchange some of your silver, you should easily be able to swap it for paper currency. In the event there is a reluctant or unwilling to accept paper currency, precious metals will most certainly take on a leading role as a medium of exchange. That's money metals. Yes, I think that's a possibility. And I could see that happening in the climate where we're going, but we'll find out. 69 Bingo. Stay tuned. We're starting season 2 of the Hoosier Stacker channel real soon. Smash and Remy. So check out Hoosier Stacker's channel. Give him a subscribe. It is fun to play bingo on Hoosier Stacker's channel, and he is doing a season 2. And you know what they say? After the success of a first season, the next season of any given series or any initiative is usually better. And I believe it with Hoosier. I have full faith in Hoosier Stacker. So check it out. Ring Hoosier's bell, as HVAC says. All right. Patriotic One. Just restarted my silver cell today. Hopefully I will harvest 1,500 grams in about 9 to 10 days. That's interesting. We'd love to hear more about that. That's wild. All right. Let's see here. Blues Without You by Larry McCrae, produced by Joe Bonanza, who is a great guitar player. Which Warren, that's wild. Very cool. That's pretty cool, man. Nice. Very cool. All right, let's get up here. We've got DD Prepper. Sal, what's your opinion of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 nines gold? Please advise. Thank you, sir. I actually like it. It really does not change the value of the gold. It's just neat to have something so fine. You know what I mean? You know, to say sometimes, hey, you're so fine. You know, it's like a pretty girl. You know, like you see a nice, like celebrity. Like let's say you see a good looking. Like I think Beyonce is a beautiful woman, but there's another. You know, you can find another lady out there who looks just a little bit better than Beyonce, who's maybe you've seen in person. And that would be like an extra 9 on the fineness. You know what I'm saying? Silver Stealer is here. Can't stay, but I hit the like button, and we'll see you in a week as we are on the road. All right, no worries, my friend Silver Stealer. You want to see a great tribute video to his lovely cat? Check out Silver Stealer's channel. Great production they do, and so sorry again for your loss, my friend. And thank you so much, and give a Winning Image Photography a hug for me too, and condolences too, brother. Appreciate you so much. All right, Let's move and do a few more comments, and we're going to check the markets again. Appreciate the thumbs up. We're getting closer to 100, but I'm not really, I mean, if you want to thumb the video up, it's fine. But if you don't want to, it's okay too. No worries. Let's see here. John Bethia, there are pros and cons for everything. Indeed, there are. True dat, brother. True dat with a capital D. All right, the 2022 Maple Leaves are beautiful, says the blind silver stacker. Yes, indeed. All right. DD Prepper says, well, I'll bet an ounce of gold right now that Warren Buffett's got several monster boxes or thousands of ounces of gold in his private possession, and I bet he's got secret stash of silver. I would not be surprised if he had a little bit of it too. All right. Mushbutt. I love that. Mushbutt. That's what Alan Gold's got. He's got a case of the mush butt or the mud butt. That's right. I like silver more than gold. Always have. But it's a lot easier to store or carry gold. All right, yes, that's true. You're right. Silver Smith. Paige Wyatt is the most beautiful American lady. I have to look her up. What did she play in? I'm not sure here. Mitch Pictish just bought the 2-ounce round. Thank you, Mitch Pictish. I appreciate that. He went into the, if you look in the description of this video or go to my channel, he clicked on this link right here to buy the 2-ounce celibate metal round. Well, thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Look at that. Actually, it went down a little bit in price. That's actually surprising. So it does move with the price, but it is a fairly high premium, and I apologize for that. That was not my doing. I kept my premium the same on these, but I guess it just got more expensive to produce and the like. But there it is. But thank you, my friend. I appreciate the support. Yes, indeed. All right. Very good. Is Alan Gold still here? Make yourself known, Alan Gold, because I want to have a poll here or a little pulse from the community, but you got to be here for it. Thank you so much. Hello, Richard C. Good to see you. Joe, WGER, says, Buffett lost 50% in the last financial crisis. He lost half his value. Wow. That's crazy. Let's see here. Jim Rogers did not, as a gold holder in the last crash, gold went up from 2008, 2011 to record highs while 401ks got drained. It took years just to get them back to the original value. Yep, that's true. You look at that, and I don't think gold would ever lose half of its value. Silver, sadly, has, at least in the paper realm. But anyways, Silver Survivor, good to see you. Welcome. Let's see here. Legend has, if you run that round over, you'll get a flat tire. Well, there's no fitting on the round. They did a pretty good job. There's no fitting on this round, so you shouldn't get a flat tire on it. Evening, good to see you. All right. Lose some value. Everyone will lose some value in a recession. That's true. You're right. Very true. Okay, where are we at? MDH. I found this video insightful. Thank you, Mr. Sal. Well, thank you, MDH. I appreciate that, my friend. I'm trying. Is Alan Gold here? Let it be known if Alan Gold is here. Hello, Dennis Niemeyer is here, but where's Alan Gold? Good to see you, Dennis. Appreciate you being here, brother. Silverback El Toro, some things he say just don't make sense at times. He even contradicted himself at times. Yes, indeed, he has. I was kind of surprised that he didn't think through some of these comments. It's easy when you have a team behind you. He ain't fooling anybody. He's old and wise, but not as old as gold. That's true. That's actually a very good point. Very good point. Yes, indeed. Let's see. Okay. Where are we at? Omar Elias says, gold seems to be undervalued. And the elders that used to talk to me in my teens always said that when you look at the truth, silver should be worth more than gold. The question is, how much silver do we really have in the Earth's crust? Yeah, and that's a good question. Since it's found as a byproduct of other metals, I guess it's really kind of hard to really ascertain that. We know less and less primary silver mining is happening these days. And so I think that's in regards to it. But yes, indeed. So let's see. All right. Sales payment is $25. Yes, crazy. I know, and I apologize. I'm trying to get them lowered if I can to see if there's any way they could do a sale or something, but I have not heard back from them on that yet. Um, or if they could take away my premiums somehow. Let's see here. Chris in SoCal says the key here is that if any country was moving to a gold standard, it would require that you be able to take their fiat and exchange it at any time for physical metal. I doubt that would or ever happen in Russia. Who in their right mind would ever trust them? That's a good point. Very good point. You're right. All right. And we've got Omar Elias says, Buffett speaking badly of Bitcoin might be a way to advertise or pump up crypto because many investors will inherit negative rumors as a buy signal. That's true. And many people feel the same way about precious metals too. Litecoin Stacker says, Berkshire sold its gold position shortly after acquiring the position. I think I did hear about that too. Speaking of positions, let's see what the positions are in the metals prices for gold and silver. All right, silver is trying to rebound here a little bit. It is now barely in positive territory, not showing in the actual change, but it is up 0.02%, and gold is now up $1. So it's trying to hang on there a little bit here. Yes, indeed. Liquid Electrum have almost 5 million in stocks and bonds, meeting the bankers tomorrow to talk about repositioning. I'm screwed. Wow. Man, that is a good position, Liquid Electrum. I hope you can preserve that wealth. And I know that you've got to know the stock market. I'm sure you've done your research and knows ways to be able to reposition and figure it out. But yes, indeed. Good job, Liquid Electrum, and good to see you. Ted Jones is here. Welcome, Ted Jones. Good to see you, sir. Been a little while. Hope you're doing well. Welcome, my friend. Good to see you. All right. Okay, thank you. Neighborhood barbecue. All right, thank you, Shan. Have a good evening. Let me have a plate, too, as Evil Cowboy says. Pull up that barbecue and eat and then leave. There you go. And thank you so much. Appreciate you being here, Shan. Have a wonderful evening. Welcome. I'm glad you're here, and thanks for popping in. I always appreciate you, Shan. Yes, indeed. And Think for Yourself is here. Hello, Think for Yourself. Good to see you, sir. Hope you're doing good on this fine Sunday. Yes, indeed. All right. And let's see here. James Club A says the market drops that need to cover their bets, margin calls. So they sell their assets. Yes, indeed. They sell their assets, indeed. You know, that's one thing I do not have much of, and that is a rear end. So you won't get much out of me. Probably could get a butt lift, but I'm not going to do it. Litecoin Stacker is here, popping inside the chat. Thank you so much. We just saw Litecoin's comment, and thank you for that news about that they sold. I thought they had done that, but yes, you confirmed it there that they did sell their position there. Thank you so much, and good to see you. Litecoin is here. Yes, indeed. Bankers are hard-headed. Yes, indeed. Well done, and congratulations on your success, Liquid Electrum. Because the thing is, you know, if you amass that kind of wealth, it's not easy to keep it, especially in this day and age with what's going on. So you've got to navigate. Because my feeling is if you work hard to accumulate any amount of wealth, then you know you should be able to keep it and find ways to do that. And so it can be a challenge. So well done, well done. Yes, indeed. Louis Silver says, I think I'd rather take a gold double eagle than a $20 bill. Me too. History is proof. Indeed it is. Thank you, Louis Silver. Well stated. And T, the Silver Stacker, as for me, I'll keep stacking gold. There you go. Yes, indeed. Keep on stacking gold. All right, very good. All right, this is not something we've never really fully confirmed. Although I can say, Silver King, I've actually heard Alan Gold's voice. And he does sound like a man, but it could have just been some sort of contraption he had hooked up to him to make him sound like a man. But he's probably transitioning. I think that's part of the thing here. And Cybercurrent Twitcher would like to see gold go back closer to $1,800. I would too, because I'd like to be a buyer at that then too. But yes, indeed, I would like to see it go back a little bit. All right, I'm buying gold and silver with every disbursement. Good thinking, Liquid Electrum. Good way to. That's the good way to preserve some of that wealth. All right, very good. And Warren Buffett lost a ton of money investing in an airline stock in 2020. Yes, a lot of people did, and it does not surprise me that he did. He lost his nerve and cashed out way too soon after the airline stock prices tanked in response to government lockdowns to the virus. You're right. Exactly right. All right, let's see here. Where are we at? We're going to do a few more, then we'll look at the markets and see where things are. One thing we are watching closely is the gold to silver ratio, folks. Jeffrey Jackson is here. Sal, I appreciate your being humble and exemplified by your video asking people not to spam. Well done. Humility is a rare virtue these days. Well, thank you, Jeffrey Jackson. You know, I don't want to offend anybody, but I just think that this silver raid thing, and getting people to spam other channels, it's just not healthy. It's not good. I think it can cause more harm than good. But thank you, my brother. I appreciate that. You know, I appreciate it very much. All right, Roger Taylor, RRR, says, did he get threatened out of his large silver position in the 90s? I don't know the story behind that. I think there's a lot of speculation as to what happened. But Douglas Van Valkenburg, does Warren Buffett invest in art? That's an asset. Why wouldn't gold be a good asset? Because you have to protect the art. You got to insure the art. Gold can't be destroyed. Exactly right. Good comment. Very good comment. All right, let's take care of something real quick here. Let's see here. We got it. We got rid of that best cams, best adult dating site very quickly. JM did as well. Thank you so much. Silver Heist did as well. Look at that. We all got in at the same time almost. Look at that. They're out of here. They are out of here. Appreciate you guys being here. All right. Look at here, folks. Silver's making a slight recovery. It was down -4 cents earlier. And gold is now up $1.40. So they're trying to hang on. Both metals are. Platinum is down. It was up $4 earlier. Now it's down $1. And palladium is down $11 now. Gold to silver ratio is still high, over 83. It is 83.36 now, the gold to silver ratio, which is unusually high, even for what we've been seeing, which has been right around the 70-ish range. Oh, man, thank you. Hoosier Stacker says, spam this. Oh, my goodness gracious. That's right. How can it be the best cam? There's no Sal's Gals. No cam site is anything without Sal's Gals. Thank you, Hoosier. Let's do 10 for that. Smack that bot. Let's do 10 push-ups for Hoosier Stacker. He's the man. Thank you, sir. Let's make it happen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. Thank you. Thank you, Hoosier. Where are we at? Let's get back up here. Where are we at? Silver Meow Coins is here. Hello, Silver Meow Coins. Good to see you. Yeah, you know what? Think for yourself. Exactly right. In fact, that is worthy of being pinned. You know, because it's crazy. They censor free speech, but they can't stop the spam bombs. It's insanity. You know, it's just nuts. And it should be very easy to stop these things because a lot of them say the same type of thing, and I think if anybody says something more than the same thing on multiple channels, their algorithm, their machine learning should be able to find that stuff very easily. Anyways, I digress. Let's get back to the market because we're going to talk about spam in a moment from the silver raid spam. Stay tuned for that here. We're going to get up here. Low blow, Platibo, Stacker, of course, performing people like Warren, overperforming people like Warren Buffett and Steve Jobs didn't need silly things like gold and another example, university degrees. Great for them, cool. The rest of us mortals need the protection of gold and knowledge of a degree to earn a living carrying people in the surgery room or designing handheld computers with a screen that connects us to the internet. Women can lose 80%. Warren can lose 80% of his fortune and still survive starvation. Not like us. Gold is proof of work for the owner. The effort and time invested to earn gold is concentrated in those little coins and bars. That's exactly right. Gold is analogous to potential energy in physics. It does nothing until the owner chooses to do something with it. That's right. Very well stated, Lobo. That's an excellent comment. Man, crazy. Hello, Silver Heist. Good to see Silver Heist. And Jason Gunderson is here. Gentleman's Jack with this gentleman's medal. Thank you, Jason. I slurp in your honor. Thank you, my friend. All right. Very good. Okay, let's see. We got Jason Gunderson, who's inside this chat right now, says, I've been rapidly lowering my personal GSR. Was 500 to 1, now down to 115 to 1. I'm bullish on both metals. Way to go, Jason. You know what? I was lowering my personal GSR too until I made these large silver purchases. It's crazy, but I did it with the idea of there was an experimentation with it. And I'm going to talk about that when they come in. A lesson. Let's see here. All right. Matthew Burns says he doesn't want you to have it. That's right. Does not want you to have it. Yep. But we're going to get it anyway. John Boswell. In UK, we pay more for our silver here with VAT. So I stack at 1 to 75. All right. Thank you. Yep. This VAT is 23%, I think, is what CCT told us. Hello, Frank. Good to see Frank is here. Welcome. Good to see you. And so Andy Resnick, we've not seen in a little while, but welcome. The key phrase here is, it's real purchasing power parity. Once again, I'd like to point out a gold standard administered by kleptocracy, which says that's a word that Sleepy Joe Biden couldn't say the other week. Is no gold standard at all. That parity is whatever the aristocrats' ring of thieves says it is. Plus, nowhere here is the ability for citizens to change rules for gold. So how is that a gold standard? Market forces will eventually catch up to the ruble, and state-mandated protectionist rules in place have come off to compete in a world market. The ruble is junk now. It'll be junk then. Don't think so? Offer a Russian $100 in one hand and $100 worth of rubles in the other, and ask him to pick one. There won't even be a pause. Very good point. Very good point, Andy. Well stated. By the way, Rossukya Gazeta, the Russian magazine, is a reliable independent media company. I'm surprised any Russian official state enterprise allowed the interview. They had to move out of the country because they were agents of a foreign power. That's the flavor of the day for shutting down non-state media. Well stated. Excellent comment, Andy. Excellent. All right. Oh, yeah. A-Mark acquired Silver Gold Bowl. Yes, I saw that report too, and Silver Heist did a good video on that. Very good video on it. Oh, and Metals Make Sense has just become an honorary citizen. Welcome. Thank you. Metals Make Sense. Everybody welcome him to the Salivation Nation. Appreciate that, my friend. Thank you so much. Andy Resnick is here. Andy, man, dude, excellent comment, Andy. Andy Resnick, I just responded to your comment here, and that was absolutely brilliant. Well stated. All right. And where are we at? Corrido Cabello says Buffett is a Smith agent. What could you expect from him? All right. Smith agent is Agent Smith, maybe from what is the Matrix movies, right? Yeah, man. I'm trying to think of a poll. I'm trying to think of something unique for a poll. I haven't done a poll in a while. Let's see here. Let's see here. I'm trying to think of something smart to do. Let's look at the markets while I think of this. I don't want to leave a prediction like, say, hey, where do you think silver's going to go? Where do you think gold is going to go? I don't want to do that. I want to make something a little bit different here. 20% VAT on new silver only. Okay, I don't know where I heard 23%. Thank you. Thank you. All right, very good. Let's see here. Okay. All right. There's only two answers. Just running quick. If you had to sell, emphasis on had. If you had to sell, what would it be? Your silver or your gold? If you had to sell. Okay? If you had to sell. Yes, indeed. Good to see Jeffrey Jackson. So glad he's here. Let's see here. And let's march. Here's where the markets are. Silver barely hanging on. Now, wait a second. Silver barely hanging on. It is up 1 cent now, $22.86. Gold is up 80 cents. Secret answer, none of the above. That's right, exactly. No sell. Yeah, that's if you had to sell. So in other words, you're at a point where you've got to sell. Which one would it be? Okay, let's go over here. Oh, we've got Womble Stacker. Gold is king and always will be. There you go. Exactly. That's right. Chris in SoCal says, when you see those coins displayed like that, it's hard not to feel the power of gold bullion. The tiger is amazing. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate it. Trying to bring a little eye candy for folks here. Yes, indeed. Kids' kidneys, says Snitz. I love that. That's good. Kids' kidneys. That's great. Oh, my goodness gracious. All right. Now, let's see here. Where are we at? Let's see what, okay. Think for yourself only has 9 ounces of silver, but it goes first. Somehow I'm not surprised at your answer, think for yourself. Somehow I'm not surprised. That's great. Let's see here. Metals make sense. Took me a few weeks to fire my big box bank and get into a small CCU. The big banks are going to dump things to mid-sized depositors. Those in the know something is up. Wow. Interesting. Big box bank and get into a small. That's a credit union, right? Going to dump things in mid-sized depositors. So maybe I should look into that as well. Sterling Cannabis, I would sell your gold, then your silver before I touch mine. Indeed. All right. Yes, indeed. Yeah, for some reason, Alan Gold, there's only one time that he's ever said goodbye. He usually leaves without saying goodbye, and it really hurts my feelings. I must be honest with you. It does hurt my feelings. I feel unloved, but I always feel unloved when Alan Gold is around. So what's new, right? Martin M says, I just bought a sovereign ring mount on eBay. I can pop a sovereign in it and wear more gold. There you go. I love beer too. All right. I love coffee. So there you go. And gas station cheeseburgers. You can see here. If you do as many push-ups as Sal does versus watching his old videos, you'd be better off. No knocks in the videos. This is true. You're right. Yes, Community Credit Union. Okay. Thank you. Community Credit Union. All right. Yes, indeed. I keep my gold, says Tomcat. Let's see what people are saying here. All right. If you had to sell, what would it be? 57% of you would sell your silver. 43% would sell your gold. All right. Sell silver or gold first. I'm old-fashioned. Women and children first. There you go. Little Van Halen reference there. Yes, indeed. Yeah. Think for yourself, says Alan Gold leaves the best comments. The thing is, I'm jealous of Alan. I'm jealous of Corn, of Think for Yourself, because I think Corn, his channel is the only one that he gets compliments by Alan Gold. I think he might be the only channel that gets compliments from Alan Gold. He's got that special touch. I never get that. I get nothing but hate from him. Corn has that special touch that I don't have, I guess. I'm jealous of old Corn. Dang it. How can I win the heart and mind of Alan Gold? I don't know. But maybe, just maybe, I can convince Think for Yourself in his next video to put in a good word for Uncle Sal for me, okay? For Alan Gold. Can you do that for me? For an old friend? Oh, man, I need all the help I can get. Let's see here. All right, who's your stacker? I dumped my big box bank for a community bank a couple of months ago. Better customer service, but I need to get more into my reserve. Be your bank. That's right, exactly. Well stated. And I may need to look into that. Sterling Cannabis, the gold standard is back, baby. Yeah, there we go. You got it. The Two Travelers says, Warren knows we are headed in a world to a world trading in gold, but knows the investment is in mining because mining stock is low and will be high in demand once the world goes back to gold. Also, Warren has a lot of silver that he does hold as a hedge. Well, he's sold a lot of his position in it, but he may have some physical that he's not telling us about. Yes, indeed. All right, thank you. All right. Yeah, Alan used to just let me I know. Somehow you won his heart and mind. So, yes, so he's going to try. Thank you, Corn. Yes, indeed. I'm very curious to see what he does, what he says if he says something about me in your video. That'd be hilarious. We're just having a little bit of fun. We got to have a little bit of fun from time to time. And I'm just kidding, Corn. You don't have to do that, but it'd be fun. All right, Silver Smith says Alan Gold is probably 12 years old. Actually, he has been through puberty. I've heard his voice. Selling cannabis. Alan Gold is gay. Do you really want him with his heart and soul? Well, I stand corrected. Maybe I don't. All right. Very good. All right. Very good. Appreciate all you guys being here. Putting up with me here. Last says, all right, James O'Neill says last on this. All right, this is it here. He was actually first on this one. This is the Silver Raid video, everybody. Look at that. Silver Raid, May 15th. Spam me now video. Yes, indeed, we're here at it now. He says, last on this great video. Thank you, Silver Honda. Appreciate it. And he says, that's my birthday. All right, Kevin the Weed Man, May 15th is his birthday for the Silver Raid. Daryl USA says, very cool. Thank you, brother. And he says, be nice to own or work at a popular LCS. Yeah, that would be nice to own one. All right, Vertical Smile, Sal. There you go. Alan's ears are itching. I don't know. You might as well make dedication video to Alan Gold to let him know how much he means to you. The fan. I know, exactly. It's much to talk about him. We just have fun with Alan Gold. Appreciate you guys putting up with me doing that. Love Button. Good to see Love Button is here. Richard Cranium is still with us. Hello, Richard Cranium. Appreciate you, brother, putting up with us. Hope we're not annoying you. Liquid Electrum, thank you for the $1.99 super chat. I owe you 2 push-ups. Here we go. Thank you, Liquid Electrum. Let's do it. Liquid Electrum, 2 push-ups. 2 good ones. We're going to do them. 1 and 2. We did it. Yes, indeed. We sure did. Marching on ahead here. Happy birthday in advance. Yes, indeed. Good to see you, Silver Patriot, by the way. Welcome. North Korea and Biden are the same thing. Lost and living in their own world. That's right. Shaking hands with the air. It's insane. All right. Calvin Cooper. Premiums will be sky high. Indeed, they will. Silver Honda says, only buy what I can afford no matter who participates in a raid. Or silver squeeze, indeed. That's right, exactly. All right, metals make sense, and others. Are many of you into PCGS, graded bullion, gold, and silver? I recently got into it. I typically don't buy graded bullion. There's some market for it, but in reality, the grading standard for that modern stuff is based off of a grading standard that was really created solely for large cents back in the day. The Sheldon scale of grading was actually intended for large cents. That's it. And so it's kind of gotten a little bit out of hand. I'm not a big fan of modern coin grading. I kind of think it's a scam, to be honest. All right, hold on a second here, guys. We got to get rid of this spammer. We'll do that in short order here. Boom, Shalaka. I'm going to see if I can beat my moderators to it. Got him. All right, let's see. Was I first on it? No, JM Unleashed beat me to it. Dang it. JM Unleashed is so good. Got him, man. Look at that. And, all right, and CCT got him too. Oh, man. Never be as quick as you guys. NC Purdy, silver and gold are being crashed right now. Silver down 30 cents and gold $18. Let's see. All right. So, all right, here we go, guys. Actually, I'm showing they're up. NC Purdy, I'm showing that they're up. Silver's up 3 cents. Let's see here. Where are we at? Let's see here. Let's look at the live chart here from Macro Trends. All right, what is this? This doesn't show them. It shows us that it's moving. Its volume is only 95 right now, so it looks like it's hanging on there. 23, 22, 80. But we'll watch silver. But I'm showing that it's up a little bit there. Kind of in line with what Kidco is saying. There it is. Anyways. All right, let's get to the comments again here. We've got Silver King. chiming in here on the. He says every day it's a silver raid day for me, as long as I have money for it. There you go, exactly right. Get the money for it, you can do it. Today I ended up adding 10 NGC 2021 Silver Eagles and 1 ounce silver nadir bar to my stash. I have to say that it was a good day for my own silver raid or day. I hate spammers no matter what their own agenda is. Yes, indeed, exactly. Very, very good. Yep. Exactly. And again, I don't have anything against anybody who buys silver in a particular way, but I just think that Silver King is doing it the right way. You buy at your convenience, with your budgetary situation, with your understanding of it. And yes, indeed, because again, it's one of those things where if it's May 15th, the price could be very different than it is now, and it could be way up. All right. Small Jen, thanks, Sal. No spam. I'll get chicken. There you go, Small Jen. Exactly right. Get that chicken. Get that chicken. Just say no to spam unless it's deliciously prepared. That's exactly right. Very, very good. And Adam Jam says, so what is the end game? Not sure what is accomplished. All these so-called message sending is somewhat juvenile. Yeah, I mean, it really is. It's just, I don't know. Just, I don't get it. But anyways, Valencia, totally agree, Sal, but what you want when you want, it's down to the individual. Buy what you want when you want. No need for a raid date. This is not spam. That's right, Valencia. That's right. Really no need. Just buy at your convenience. Buy with your level of understanding. Because see what happens is especially those new stackers that may not know any better, they spend all this money on a particular day, and then boom, the price goes down a lot, and then they're caught holding the bag, right? It's crazy. Richard Cranium doesn't eat spam. I haven't had spam in quite a long time. I may have to get some. Try it again. I've not tried it in a while. I'd solicit my own spam. Crazy. UDT Ghost says, Sal, you have some nice gold. I hope I get a gold coin soon. So far, it's been all silver for me, but I will get there. Great video. Keep them coming. Thank you, UDT Ghost. And yes, I think you'll get there too. Hang in there, brother. Yes, indeed. You should bring back the coins coming out of the mouth, salivating. I know some people hated that intro, believe it or not. Processed meat is gross. I know. I would just try it. I'd try a little taste of it, again. But it is pretty processed. You're right. But Silversmith, yeah, those were the days. What about the Ministry of Truth? Yes, we should all bow to the Ministry of Truth, from what Alejandro Psychus or Psycho, whatever that guy's name, the Homeland Security guy. Affordable meat source. It is meat. Is it meat? A whole aisle of it is what Hawaii Walmarts have. Crazy. Would you ever consider Discord? We need a non-biased internet home when you aren't online. I'm sure there's a lot of agendas in the online silver community. Yeah, I don't have, sadly, I don't have anything like that. It's hard enough keeping up with YouTube. I do have a Twitter, but I don't post it. I may post something there a little bit more, and people can respond to that, but I don't know. But anyways, Matt Bittner, I wonder if a fund could be created with a goal in buying entire silver mines. I don't know. Could be. Who is burning down our food processing plants? 5 and counting. Really? I don't know. Where are these occurring? And how soon? I must have missed that in the news. All right. Yes, Savoy Truffle. I've not seen him in a while. Savoy Truffle. Silver and gold stack attack. May I do a silver raid on a weekly basis, but May 15th is my birthday, so maybe I'll treat myself to more than usual. There you go. No worries, brother. There you go. Happy birthday. Steve C says, I stopped silver purchases for food. Pay attention, folks. Food is going to be very important soon. I think that's wise advice. Stock up on some of the food. Yes, indeed. Silver Stanger is here. Yes, hard question indeed. Good to see Silver Stanger. He posted a great weekly pickups video yesterday. Check it out. All right, very good. The king of the online Discord community. Exactly. Good question, Jeffrey Jackson. That's exactly right. Who on earth is really qualified to decide what misinformation is? That's right. Exactly. It's kind of a hubris, right? To say who's going to make that decision. What is truth? It's just crazy. Mitch Hawkins has got his eye on it there. Very good. Or magnifying glass. There's definitely more truth in the Bible, I think, than what most politicians think is truth. All right. Sal live in 30 minutes. That's right, Eric Hoffner. You were here, I think. Hello, Riggs23. Welcome. Happy Sunday to you. Hope you're doing well. Yes, indeed. 2 got hit by planes. You know, I think I did hear a story about 1 getting hit by a plane. Yeah, that's crazy. Some people also hated my rendition of your intro. Yes, that's crazy. But yes, indeed. Paige Wyatt's picture on the stream. Most beautiful women in America. Let me see. Let me Google it off-site here. I'm gonna Google Paige Wyatt. Never even heard of her. Let's see here. And she's okay. She's all right. She's all right. Let me see here. All right. Here is Paige Wyatt. And let's put it up here for all to see. Here's Paige Wyatt. She's all right. I mean, she's... it looks like this photo looks like there's filters on the photo to make her appear younger than she really is, but she's not bad. Her lips are a little bit thin for my liking, but, you know, just not really. I mean, some people like this kind of thing, but I'm not really the biggest fan. You know, she looks a little bit more like Madeleine Halfbright, the former Secretary of State, who let Korea walk all over her into negotiations in 1994, the late Secretary of State, the first woman Secretary of State, whose real name is Madeleine Albright, but in reality, she's Madeleine Halfbright. Not the sharpest tool in the shed when it comes to foreign policy. But nonetheless, so she looks strangely similar to Madeleine Halfbright. So there it is. So I think I'm going to pass on that, Silversmith. Not the biggest fan of Paige Wyatt. And again, I think she's using a filter to make her look younger than she really is. Okay? All right. Very good. All right. There we go. All right. Very good. And let's get back over here. Now I got to get my boilerplate back. All right. Let's see here. She is bad. Okay. That's right. Okay. All right. There we go. Okay. All right. There you go. That's right. Check it out. Check out CCT's video of my old intro. The girl from American Gun. I've never seen Americans. All right, I'll pull the real picture up. All right, here we go. Let me find a good image of her. I don't want to get a whatchamajigger on it. Let me find a good picture here. Here's a good one. Wait, let me find a good high-resolution one. No, that's not a good resolution one. How come I can find a good high resolution photo of Madeleine Albright, but not this Paige Wyatt girl? I'm trying to get this thing to pull up here. Just a second, guys. Bye-bye, Madeline. Hello, Paige Wyatt. There we go. All right, there she is. Yeah, she's pretty. She's cute. Yeah, she's a pretty girl, I gotta say. I bet she could take her teeth out for you. That's right, Matt. I bet she could. Hello, Coins A to Z. Good to see you. This is Alan Gold. She's going to be the Sal's Gals calendar. So this is the girl, Paige Wyatt. All right. Really young, though. So there she is. Okay, very good. Enough of that. All right, let's get back over here. Let's get my boilerplate back again because I had to do this. Here, kitty, kitty, kitty. I've been here way too long. I started early. That's right. I know. Tell me, sorry about that. All right, let's get back over here. Where are we at? We got 109 thumbs up. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. What do you think about those dudes in the back are working on? Yeah, I know. Wonder that too, Grammar Hammer. What are they working on back there? Gunsmithing? I don't know. Okay, very good. All right, let's move up here. We've got Steve C. Silver bullets care werewolves, but I love gold. There you go. Exactly. Good point. Very good point. All right. There's another really good picture of her. Wait a second. There's this probably a better picture of Paige Wyatt. Let me do this for Silversmith. Nope, it won't let me do it. All right, it says it doesn't like that. All right, never mind. All right, no silver raid for me, says Silver Wolverine. I'm with you on that one. Not me either. All right, and raid me, please, says Silverado. Raid me, please. And I like the tarnish on the silver that I showed there. Very cool. Yeah, kind of the tarnished silver is kind of cool looking. Matt Deckard. Thank you, sir. Matt Bittner, could you make an intro with coins coming out of your butt? I could probably do that, but it would be a little bit crappy of me to do something like that. Silver Wolverine, the squeeze and raid just raises premiums and makes the dealers too rich, and those who buy mo broke, my opinion. Yes, indeed. Yep. And the premiums will increase if you raid. No question about it. If you're not strategic in your buying, you're going to cause pain for your fellow stackers, indeed. And Scrapper Stacker buys weekly anyway. That's right. And let's see here. Thanks for helping. Nathaniel Wakeskricker says on this video about the silver raid, says, thanks for bringing attention to a much larger audience about my May 15th than any of us could do individually. The whole point of the raid is to attempt to get silver at its correct price. It's based off of what Wall Street Silver did that caused silver to reach $30 in 2 days. Silver is being manipulated, and the little guy has very few tools to combat it. By the way, I know the channel you're referring to, and he's not telling people what or how much to buy. He's just saying to buy something on a specific day. Even 1 ounce by enough people could help. But the problem is, Nathaniel, is it doesn't help. $30 in 2 days, where it was already about $28, it may have moved up a couple of bucks for a few days, and that's it. It barely touched spot price. It's not going to break the COMEX. The silver squeeze was about breaking the COMEX, and it didn't happen. It couldn't happen. There's no way it's going to happen. There's not enough people out there to be able to break the COMEX by squeezing silver. It just is not going to happen. Same thing with these silver raids. All it does is raise the premiums. And so, yes, and I know he's not saying to buy a certain amount and just 1 ounce and everything like that, but what I have a huge problem with is him telling us to spam, telling you to spam other channels. But, yeah, the silver squeeze really did fail, but where it succeeded is bringing new people into silver, but part of the problem was it gave them unrealistic expectations of silver and what you could do. You buy silver to preserve your wealth over the long course of time, not to get rich off of it, not to break the bank, not to break the man, or anything like that. I hope that makes sense. But thank you for your comment, Nathaniel. I really do appreciate it. And good to see 2 is 1 is here. Good to see 2 is 1. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Thank you so much. There you go. Hey, Jeffrey Jackson. There you go, my friend. $10 super chat. Silver raid, May 15th. There you go. He's got it. All right, brother. Yes, indeed. I'm going to give him 10 push-ups, though. We're going to raid some push-ups. For those of you just new here, what I do for every super chat, I do $1 push-up for every $1 donated here. For every $1 donated via PayPal, friends and family, it's 50 cents a push-up. So here we go. 10 for Jeffrey Jackson. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Jeffrey Jackson. You were the man. Appreciate you. Yes, and by the way, you guys should definitely check out Two is One's channel. Great stuff, great content on gold. Has the best visuals. Really good guy, and makes just spectacular content. Yes, indeed. Leg day. I know you're right, Ted Jones. I've been remiss. Now, I did last live stream. I did the equivalent of sit-ups, and also did arms, but no legs yet. Yes, indeed. Richard Cranium needs a smoke. Matt Bittner, I shorted copper at the scrapyard and got $140 yesterday. Wow, way to go. Way to go. All right. All right. RR says the physical silver rate is completely asinine. The people that start this insanity are selfish bricks. Tell us how you feel, RR. Wow. Yes, indeed. All right. 2 is 1 is going to organize a silver raid May 6th. There you go, brother. All right. Let's each start our own silver raids and pick different dates and see who can get the most people to buy silver on a stream or on our channels. Let's see here. Let's refresh these comments, and as we wait for that to populate, let's see where things are now in Asia. Looks like everything is in the green now, folks. We have gold up $1.40, $18.99 and 10. It did reach $1,900 briefly during the course of the night. Silver is up 2 cents to $22.87. Platinum is up $1 for platinum, and the lovely Mrs. Coin Crew is here. She's been working and lurking. Mrs. Coin Crew is awesome, and her husband Coin Crew has his auctions on Sundays. Check out Mrs. Coin Crew and Coin Crew. She is awesome. She is angel. Yes, indeed. And she is an angel for sure. All right. Very, very good. And so there's where that is. Where am I? Who am I? As the great, late great Admiral Stocksdale said, who am I and why am I here? To slurp coffee. Happy May Day, 999 Metalhead. Yes, indeed. I have a silver raid twice a month, also known as payday. There you go. Exactly right. Soul Patch is here. Where are we at? Nice. Let me finish this coffee. I'm going to put some water in there. Squirrel. That's right, Hoosier Stacker. Dump hard. Make sure, if you're going to dump hard, make sure you eat a lot of fiber first, so it comes out smooth. You know what I'm saying? All right. It's all going to go back up this week. It very well could. Liquid Electrum, it very well could go up this week. And it's starting to now. We're starting to see them crack out. Oh, here's what I was going to do. Because around this time, it is actually, I'm a half hour late. I checked the charts, and look at what the charts are telling us here. Gold is hanging on. It's kind of flat, but it's kind of hanging on to some of the early gains here we see. All right. Sam A needs to make coffee. Thanks for contributing to my caffeine addiction. No problem, my friend. All right. All right. Let's see here. And let's see what silver is doing in its chart. Look at that. A little bit more erratic. Not erotic. I said erratic, folks. Keep your minds out of the gutter. Silver is acting erratic, not erotic. You people have dirty minds, I swear, I tell you. Oh my goodness, what am I going to do with you guys? All right, so there it is. So silver is up, but it took a little dip there. So there's the charts. All right, off the charts, indeed. All right. Let's get to these channel comments here. We've got some activity here on this video. All right, very good. We're getting down into the nitty gritty here. And hey, speaking of spam, look at this. Here is an actual spam. We're gonna definitely get rid of this. But I'm not gonna spam the Silver Raid comments. But anyways, let's see here. There we go. All right. Thumb up, my friend from Silver King. He was watching the old videos. He's watched over 4,000 of my videos now. Silver Presidential Medal Extravaganza. That was a pretty cool little medal set. These are mini medals. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. All right. And we've got Mark Roberts says here, yes, I'm trying to still pay off some bad debt. And I'm also trying to buy long shelf life food for right now. I just don't have the money, and also include silver for the time being. I have several projects here at the house. I also want to get down before prices get more expensive. Indeed, Mark Roberts. Smart man. Speaking of erratic, where's Terry79? Good question. Where is she? Where is Terry79? I don't know, but hey, I'm waiting for her. Richard Metcalf says, last time all we got out of the silver squeeze was high premiums. I'll just stay the course. Smart dollar cost averaging is key. Indeed. Yes, indeed. That's right, brother. Very good. Lisa Bibby, don't raid. I don't raid. I cost average. Thank you, Sal, for sharing your thoughts. Appreciate you, my friend. Thank you, Lisa Bibby. Always appreciate you stopping by and for your comments. All right. All right. Rob Nord1 says, I'm a spam stacker with about 1-to-1 spam to silver ratio. I looked, and a couple years ago it was a hedge against what we're all seeing now. Love that stuff, and it's a good many years from the expiration date. There you go, Rob. Way to go. Way to go, brother. All right. And let's see here. Ham Sandwich P says, rating just seems cringe. Exactly. I'm just not a big fan of it. It just, to me, it's I don't know. I just, like I said in the video, I don't need anybody to tell me when or how to buy my silver. And I'm a fan of silver, and I do accumulate it. And I bought, probably, like I said in the video, I probably bought more silver in the last couple of weeks than I have in 20 years, literally. It's crazy. But let's see here. Rating just seems cringe. And see, the thing is, what really gets me about it is they wanted to spam other channels. They were calling this other channel, was asking people to spam other channels. Literally said in the description to spam other channels, and said just copy and paste it everywhere. And it's just, and I think this guy means well, but it's really considered rude to do that. But like this spammer here, that's just a bot, but we just hide this. We can go ahead and just block these sons of biscuits. And hey, looks like I beat JM Bullion. Not JM Bullion, JM Unleashed. Man, I'm sorry, my friend. Freudian slip. I beat JM Unleashed for getting rid of the best cam site. Crazy, crazy. Oh my goodness gracious. Where are we at here? Yep, and we got rid of them in fast order, not short order, in fast, quick order. Get them. All right. Ron Schneider says, what makes people think that a silver raid will even work? We've had the silver squeezes in the past, and all it did was raise the premiums on silver, more expensive silver. That's really the truth. Honestly, that's what it led to. History was a guide. When it happened in 2021, it just did not work. Yes, indeed. Thank you, JM. But JM, you were quick. You did it too. You got him too. Usually JM Unleashed beats me for the spam. He is on top of it. Yes, indeed. No, 2 is 1. It's not him. And I don't want to mention the name of it. If somebody else knows, they can put in there. I mean, I have nothing against the guy. But, if somebody else wants to say, I just would rather not say it. But somebody else probably knows who it is. They can put it in the chat. Justin Sartain says, I just started ordering emergency food again. They have culled 22 million chickens in the last couple of days. That's right, the avian flu is, I think he meant killed. The avian flu is running rampant now. And they know there's a food shortage coming because they will do everything to make it happen. Keep stacking food. Crazy. Could you make an intro with the coins coming out of Sal's gals? Now that would be a good intro. That would definitely do it for sure. It's not the Silver Shield guy, Love Button. He actually closed his channel down, believe it or not. Or it was shut down. But anyways. Let's see here. It's not Alex Jones. Fishgill guy. You're the retard says, Already bought 2-ounce gold and 22 ounces of silver this month. There you go. Exactly. There you go, brother. All right. Very good. Hello, Drickett. Good to see you. Lisa Bibby. Great content, Sal. Thank you for sharing, my friend. Thank you. I appreciate you watching. Brandon Anderson says, just bid on almost 50 ounces of silver. All right. Nice. Good job. Must have been an auction or something. I don't know. All right. Where are we at here? Cayetano Soler says, don't let Buffett fool you into thinking he's not into gold. His daddy, who set him up, was a massive gold bug. Really? No, I didn't know that. I did not know that. Eli Redshirt says, indeed, I've heard about the WSS Part 2 raid for 515. I'll be watching during that week to see if the aftermath. Now, I didn't know that it was happening with WSS. It would not surprise me if they're doing it there too. But anyways, but yes, indeed. Let's see here. And we've got Jason Gibo says, Sal, we enjoy your channel. Thank you. All right, appreciate that, my friend Jason. I'm glad you enjoy. Eli says, P.S. I love the Dragon Bar in the display. I have a few of them. Really like them. I do too. I want to get a gold Dragon Bar from 2020. Yes, indeed. Guido Sagala says, the person you're talking about, I put a comment like 2 weeks ago about the 4th of July. We should all buy some silver, so I'm not sure if you got this idea for me. No, this is about May 15th, not July 4th. Evil Cowboy. The cowboy raids whenever he pleases, but you know what I might just partake in? It might just be a historic day. All right, there you go. Everybody does it, buys it at their own timetable in their own way. Yes, indeed. Mazda Fiero 11 says, I bought some Inglehart bars I found for sale. A bit pricey, but I don't care. Collectible. Now, there you go. They are collectible, and that's fine. You buy what you like, you enjoy. No problem with that. Let's take a look at the markets one more time here. We can see that the silver is now up just 1 cent, and gold is up $1.90. If we can close macro trends down now. So there it is. All right. Very, very good. All right, let's get back to channel comments now. A lot of movement, but they are hanging on slightly. Peach Still Attack says, great video. Every time I purchase PM, I try to get as much bang from a buck as I can get. Please don't sink to spammers level. Just stack, stack, stack when you can afford to. Wise advice. Exactly. Just stack when you can afford to. Good to see Brian Maurer is here. Welcome. Highlander Stackin says, I would like y'all to participate in a fridge raid with me on May 16th. There you go. Let's raid the fridge. I like that. I like that. Yes, indeed. Raid the old fridge. Toshio Aikin. WB, welcome back. Don't like WTC either, but I still buy both. Bitcoin, PMs, and mining shares. There you go, brother. Yes, indeed. I think WB is Warren Buffett. That's right. Silver is on sale. That's right. South Texas Roughneck. It is on sale. Indeed, it is. All right. Thank you, Toshio. All right. And Alan Legg. It's a pirate event thanks to Johnny Drop. That's right, Alan. That's right. All right. I would not want to be a cockroach if the raid comes out. That's right. And that kind of raid would not be good if you're a cockroach. True that. A nuclear bomb would be one thing, but not a raid. All right. I got silver balls. Does that count as your? That's right. It's poor. That's right. Very well. Panty raid. Now that's someone I can get. That's something I can get behind. That's right. Okay. Let's see here. Let's get back up here. Mando 4S says, I'll buy more that day just because it's lowered enough for me to buy more for cost average. Well, it depends on what spot price is going to be, for whether that'll work out. If you think it's going to go lower, then hey, yeah, there we go. Peter Grace makes car fridges too. I make nice. I don't know you get a refrigerator for your car. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool indeed. All right. Kurt Dole, if I wait till the 15th, my LCS will be out of silver. They've been rated a lot lately. That's right. That's true. And as I saw when I bought my silver, it went down too. There wasn't a lot to choose from. Spam me, Sal. There you go. Who's your stacker? Spam me. We did it. All right. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Jesse Cabasa says, I've been front running the silver raid. All right. Front running it. That's right. Me too. Actually, this weekend. Front running. This is an aggressor. I've already stockpiled toilet paper. There you go. That's right. Yes. Check out his channel for that if you want to know what he's talking about. We have an algorithmic greeting from my Katniss at Black Belt, which I agree. Appreciate that, brother. Richard Cranium. Let's see here. He says, I'm with you on that sentiment. Let's see what he's got to say here. I know it's strange, but I'm on a fixed income, one of the rare budget stackers. Yeah, I did buy silver every month. Once I started serious stacking in December of 2020, I don't get paid before the 18th of May. But even if I did, I would not participate in such an event. I know who you're talking about. That helped to spread this idea. And though I like the person, I must say I'm disappointed in them. Perhaps I misunderstood the purpose of the channel to help silver stackers and educate them. I don't like the idea of the silver raid, and my conscience would not permit me to spread such information, true or not. I question their motives for such behaviors. I also refuse to spam other people's channels. You're right. It is in poor taste to do that. Thank you, Salivate. I agree with you 100%. Thank you, Richard Cranium. I appreciate it. And I hope that if by some chance, and by the way, this person does not really frequent the silver community. He's not really engaged with other channels. I've never seen him comment on any other channels. But if he sees my video, I hope he knows that it's not meant in spite or in a spirit of being disagreeable to be disagreeable. It's just that I'm a victim of the spam comments. So I was trying to get it on top of that and warn people, hey, hey, this is not good. Maxium says, because of the silver raid post-COVID 2 years ago, I missed my chance to purchase the 2 remaining RT Route 66 silver shields. The premiums are too much now, so I say forget it. Yep, and that's just it. You can discourage other stackers if it's not there for them to buy, and the prices are way high. Then it's discouraging for people who want to buy. Yeah, exactly. Because face it, we're not going to be able to get the bullion dealers out of business. We're not going to break the COMEX. We're not going to cause the price to go up for any appreciable amount of time. There's just too much other silver out there that is not used with bullion. Now, I will say this. If buying stays sustained at high levels like it's been over the past year, I think it will eventually catch up and the price will go up. But we're already seeing it going up in the premiums anyway. But anyways, let's see here. All right, very good. Hoosier has new stickers. All right, stay tuned, everybody. Hoosier Stacker. Not only will there be a season 2 of the Silver Bingo, but he's got new stickers around as well. Really good stuff over there for Hoosier Stacker. All right. Very good. Silver Patriot, agreed. Buy smart. There you go. That's right. Buy smart. And Timothy Whittington says, thanks. Good message. Thank you, my friend. And again, it's not a knock on anybody. It's just, I don't know, just my views. Frank Carbajal. But if you have the cube, you'd have all the power in the world. The gold cube. Yes, indeed. And actually, there was another article with his comments on that gold cube that was art at the in the park. I haven't heard much about where that cube is these days, but it was kind of wild. All right, Toshio Joaquin, the Silver Eagle Egg or Security Milk Spot. I like it. That's right, the Silver Eagle Egg. That's right, the bird laying the egg. I like it. That little milk spot in there is very good. Let's see here. 2 is 1. Let me just put it right here in the chat. For 2 is 1, the answer is Bingo! And I'm not talking about Hoosier Stackers bingo. In other words, 2 is 1 got the answer right. Got the answer right. All right, very good. That is correct. 2 is 1. All right. So thank you, Toshio Aikin. And we've got Grammar Hammer says, during inflation, everything goes up in cost, right? I just sold all my precious metals to stack cash. Grammar Hammer, wow. Stacking cash. All right. I'm chopping broccoli. Chopping broccoli. Chopping broccoli. You got to chop that broccoli. All right. And we've got Jason Gunnarsson says, I rated at market close last Friday. Spot got hammered and I saw an opportunity to lower my dollar cost average. Well done. That's the time to do it. Yes, indeed. Coins A to Z says, I haven't stopped buying silver, gold, and platinum to the moon. There you go, brother. Yes, indeed. Coins A to Z, another truth bomb. Sal's gal make the Salvation Nation great again. That they do. Celtic Knot says, no product equals higher premiums plus higher prices. Indeed. Yes, indeed. Silver can become unobtainium if it runs out. If the silver raids do it. Yes, indeed. Very good. Ding, ding, ding. Winner, winner. Chicken dinner. Yes, indeed. I had to say chicken dinner on that one, Hoosier Stacker. I just could not help myself. Had to say chicken dinner. Let's see here. All right. Now, I want to confess something to you guys. This is how professional I am. I just burped, but you had no idea I did it because I hit it well. That is the mark of a professional broadcaster. I was able to burp, and you didn't even know it. Now, what do you think of that? You know what I'm saying? Oh, my goodness gracious. All right. Let's see here what the markets are telling us now. Gold is up $2.20, $18.99.90, seeing some resistance at the $1,900 level. Silver is up a nickel, or 5 cents, whichever is more. Silver is up 5 cents. Look at that. All right. Love button. All right, everybody. Gotta go. All right. Thank you, Rocky. Appreciate you being here. Yes, indeed. Have a good evening. Oh, so I broke down and bought some Colonial. Sue me. All right. Mitch Hawkins, my attorney will be in touch with your attorney for the lawsuit. Okay, Mitch? All right. Very good. Good to see you. Yeah, that's right. Grammar Hammer is here. By the way, what's bad grammar? This is bad grammar. If I was to say, that is wrong. If I say, you're a good guy like that, punctuation is important. It is actually correct to say, you're a good guy. All right, there you go. That's the correct way to do it. Or if I say the data is correct. That's wrong. It's the data are correct. Data is plural. I'm not your preacher, Sal. Don't confess to me. All right, I will not confess to Silver Stanger. Los Capital is the money. There's going to be a gold squeeze. It's funny how nobody talks about it. Yeah, that's actually a pretty good point. It could be a gold squeeze, and the central banks will be the ones that will do it. It could come out the other end. That's true. I'm not as good at holding those a love button on when they come out the other end. 16 kilos of silver per one missile. I've heard about 500 ounces of silver per missile. I actually did a video on that. I did a video on it. Sal, did you get any I bonds before the 1 year window and 7.9% close? No, I don't really do the bond thing, but yes, indeed. Better burp and taste it than fart and waste it. True, you're right, Bill 457. Oh, you be a good dude. Thank you, Silver Stanger. You be a good dude. All right, I'm trying to impress with my grammar. My grammarly grammar here. All right. All right, Silversmith. Someday you'll all be going to say, remember when silver was below 28 bucks? It's coming. Yes, indeed. That's true. Your ass is not the same as your ass. That's right. That's right. That's true. Good point. Certified cray cray, I am. Indeed. All right, guys. I think we've reached the helm. We've reached the end of this live stream. We've had a great time tonight. I appreciate you guys engaging with us here. We'll leave it at that. I want to extend a multitude of gratitude, and I want to leave you with this sage piece of advice. Is everybody still here? Is 2 is 1 still here? Let's first look at this poll here. We've closed. If you had to sell, what would it be? 59% of you would sell your silver first. 41% would sell your gold first. We're going to end that poll with 112 votes. Thank you so much. And I don't know if 2 is 1 is still here because he's never heard my sign off. But Andy Resnick may not have heard it either. But here's my sign off. Because I leave you guys with a good sage piece of advice, and that is this. All right. It is to keep your feet on the stars and keep reaching for the ground. See you Tuesday. Have a good night. Take care. Bye.